Have you ever thought about what it would be like to live in space and experience microgravity and orbiting the Earth while you're in the International Space Station? Well, I have just the novel for you, Orbital by Samantha Harvey. This book has received praise from multiple different relevant literary critics like Wall Street Journal and The Guardian, while also winning the 2024 Booker Prize and the 2024 Hawthornden Prize. The book introduces 6 main characters who are made of 2 cosmonauts, who are Roman and Anton, and 4 astronauts, Chi, who's from Japan, Pietro, who's Italian, Sean, who's American, and Nell, who is British. To summarize this book is a period of 24 hours divided into chapters that are labeled as orbits that give the details of the daily life and routines that these astronauts and cosmonauts experience while living in space. This novel goes into deep explanations with rich literary value of the thought processes of the characters and the things seen on Earth from their point of view. Honestly, I think that the author did a really good job of allowing the reader to become very immersed within the plot and the daily routines of these astronauts and cosmonauts. I mean, the amount of detail that was specified within the pages of this book are incredible. I mean, it makes you feel like you were literally there with them. A perfect example of this comes from page 200 when it says, "Overnight, the cities have been laid down in the season's first fine snow. Samara and Tolyatti on the gorged banks of the Volga, a black snake hulking through the white." And that right there is a perfect example of how detailed this book can get, when literally it was just talking about a river in Russia that was surrounded by snow. I mean, if it's using that much detail to describe something as simple as that, you can imagine what the rest of the novel has to offer. In my opinion, I think this book is a really good book, but on the other side of things, I do think it is a little bit hard to read, especially if you're someone who likes conciseness, basically a book that really just gets to the point or follows like a traditional plot line. This book is more of a contemplative appreciation of the Earth. It also does have a plot line within like the orbits, but nothing really happens other than their normal routines, and it kind of makes the book feel a little bit monotonous. But I do think that the details honestly make up for it. Overall, I would rate this book a personal 3.5 just because I prefer something more traditional with action and stuff like that. But I do see why it did win an award, because it's incredibly written and the amount of detail that went into it, it just makes it a work of art. So overall, outside of my opinion, I think that this book is a solid 4.5 out of 5, and I see exactly why it won an award. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. Hope you have a great rest of your night or day, wherever you are, and we'll see you in the next one.